What's up, Bourbon World? It's your boy again, Chef Paul Michael. Tonight or today, we doing something that I got a lot of requests for. If you can see, we got a bunch of bottles in front of us, so something must be going down. But tonight we're gonna do this. We're gonna find you the best bourbon under $30. What you should buy. Why spend 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 1,200 for bourbon when they got so many bottles out here under $30? So tonight's gonna be the directory for you. I'm gonna direct y'all straight to that bottle that you should buy, and it won't break your pocket, you know? So sit back, grab a cup, and let's enjoy this. Bourbonheadzzz. Like I said, tonight we are doing, or we're gonna find, the best bottle of bourbon under $25 out of what we have here. Well, you know, I'm a bourbon enthusiast. I love bourbon. I do bourbon. I enjoy bourbon. It's got a great bourbon community out there, and we all interact with each other. It's awesome how the bourbon community just rides with each other. But tonight, I'm riding with the $30 bottle or less. So we got about, I'd say, a good 9 bottles here. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 9 bottles. Should have made it 10. You know what? Hold on. Let's make it 10. Let's make it 10. Maybe another. Bang. 10. Let's do it. So, the best bourbons under $25 is what we're looking for. I mean, under $30. So we're gonna start it off. We're gonna discuss these bottles. I mean, we got 10 bottles to go through, so this is gonna be kind of a long show. So sit back, relax, and let's go for this ride. So, first bottle up. We're gonna start from left to right, coming on down. My left, all right, to right, coming on down. So, first one up is Mellow Corn. It's a straight corn whiskey. Now, this is not bourbon. This is a Heaven Hill product from the Heaven Hill Distillery. This is a bottle and bond. This one is sitting at 100 proof. Remember, all bottle and bonds sit at 100 proof and go by a lot of U.S. restrictions and supervisions and things like that, so you can get a good taste of whiskey out of here. So this is the Mellow Corn. It's distilled and bottled by Heaven Hill Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. So let's take a gander. I mean, when you see this label on the shelves, you'll probably get nervous. What is that? I don't want to buy that. It looks cheap. But I had this plenty of times, and this bourbon, this whiskey, is awesome. So we're gonna compare it to what we got on the board tonight. So first up, let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what it do. I'm not going nuts on the pours because I got a lot of pours to do. So bear with me. First up, Mellow Corn. Yeah. Mellow Corn. Very sweet. I mean, we smell the corn heavy. You know, very, very sweet. Not too much ethanol. Very sweet. Cheers, guys. Mellow Corn up. Now, mellow corn, it is a nice whiskey. It is sweet. It's got that taste, got a little caramel, got a little corn. I don't know how long this is aged for, but it's got to be at least 4 years because it's bottled in bond. So we already know that. 4 years. Get it, for $25. Actually, this one was $20. For $20, this is one of the finest out there, man. I mean, the sweetness, the taste is very, very good. I mean, it don't linger too much. It don't give you a straight bite, but mellow corn is very mellow. Check that out. Check out mellow corn, guys. Yeah, that's a nice one too. So the Evan Williams 1783 small batch. It's pretty tasty, guys. Like I said, $23 for this bottle. This one is a little step above the flavor profile. The taste is a little bit step above this mellow corn, but the mellow corn is still rocking. I'm gonna go with the Evan Williams over the mellow corn. That's pretty decent. Let me find out if we're gonna keep going down the bottle. But then, I mean, I want to try the Evan Williams bottle and bond too, because I got an Evan Williams bottle and bond coming next to go up on that with the mellow corn, because the mellow corn was a bottle and bond sitting at 100 proof too. But I'll give you 2 thumbs up on that Evan Williams 1783. Can't beat that for $23, man. Take a look at that. If you can, if you see it in the stores, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You know? All right. That's so far. I mean, hey, I'm not disappointed with the 2 pours so far. We poured on the mellow corn, we poured on the 1783. Like I said before, this is the best bourbons under $30 tonight. And so far, the first 2, get 2 thumbs up. I get a 1783 small batch, a little higher thumbs up over the mellow corn. Cheers, and get my little palate right. All right, so we're going right back at it. Another one, Evan Williams. But this time, it's the Evan Williams bottled in bond, white label. Got this one for, I think, about 20 bucks. Bottled in bond, another Evan Williams product. But this one has all the U.S. regulations on it. This one had to be bottled at, it got to be at least 4 years old. Got to be bottled at 100 proof. So let's see. Let's see what they're saying on this one. This is the Kentucky Heritage. Evan Williams set up his distillery on the banks of the Ohio River in 1783. So that's where you get the 1783 from. That's when he set his distillery up on the banks of Ohio River in 1783. So this bottle is a nod to that. All right. But this is the bottle in bond. All right. And historically recognized Kentucky as the first distiller of bourbon. This guy, Evan Williams, guys, he's supposedly to be the first distiller of bourbon in Kentucky. All right, so this is a special bottle in bond. Bond is a unique sour mash that honors his pioneers and his heritage. All right, so this has got a nice sour mash. It's a single distill. Remember, all bottle and bond has to be a single distillery. You can't, it's got to be done by the distiller in the distillery, bang. All right, so let's crack this Evan Williams open. See what it do. Evan Williams bottle and bond, guys. Take a look at them. Sitting at 100 proof. You see what it do. Plastic screw top. What can you expect for $20? Okay. A little sweeter. Smell a little more sweeter compared to the 1783. It's comparison to the mellow corn a little bit. The color's kind of light. I mean, but even though it's a 4-year bourbon, had a sip before. Let's go. Cheers. Nice. Sweet. Cinnamon. Oak. Nice pepper. Hitting the tip of the tongue. Just nice going away. Got that nice smell. Got that nice taste. Caramels. I'm getting a burnt cherry. Yeah. definitely. Hey, Evan Williams, Bottle and Bond. 2 thumbs up on that one. I mean, so far, man, we had the Mellow Corn, we had the 1783, and we just did the Bottle and Bond. And all 3 of these, absolutely delicious. Can't go wrong with them. So, I mean, if you see them out there, let's go. Let's get them. You don't got to spend $70, $80, $90, man. You know, let's get it. It's a Bottle and Bond. And you know how I feel about bottles and bonds, right? I mean, this is sweet, tasteful, awesome. So far, hey, I think I placed them just like how they're going. I mean, because all jokes aside, Mellow Corn was beautiful. It was tasteful. But then I had the 1783. Tastes a little better. Then I had the Bottle and Bond Evan Williams. Tastes a lot better. And now I went to the Old Tub. Tastes a little better. So, I mean, hey, did I lay these out right? I mean, I don't know. I just put them on the table. But, yeah, so Old Tub, man. 2 thumbs up, man. Remember, best bourbons under $30 sitting in front of us, guys. I'm trying to look you out, trying to help you out, so you don't go in there and spending $500, $1,000, $80, $90 for a bottle. You got bottles under 30 that are awesome. Remember that. Next victim is one of my favorites. And I'm not going to be biased about it, but this is one of my favorites. Old Granddad Bonded. I mean, honestly, man. Well, everybody know about the Bonded Act. Everybody know about what bonded means. So she's sitting at 100 proof too. So we got bottled and bonded accordance with the Old Granddad himself and the U.S. government. Old Granddad bottled and distilled under the requirements of the century-old Bonded and Bond Act, created to ensure the integrity of bourbon. So that's the reason why they came up with the Bonded and Bond Act, because folks are just throwing anything in bottles back in the day, calling it bourbon. And for us to have our own whiskey, like how Scotland got Scotch, or, you know, Canada got Canadian whiskey, or Japan got Japanese whiskey. Folks in America was just throwing things in barrels and throwing things in bottles and selling it to the U.S. government. Said, you know what? Our staple is bourbon, and we need that bourbon to be exactly how it's supposed to be. So salute to the U.S. government for actually coming up with these laws to keep these bottles right. I mean, at least you can acknowledge some good things they do. But yeah, definitely. Bottle and Bond. All right, so Jim Beam. 100 proof like always. Kentucky Straight. One of my faves. Nice pop. Back to the corkies. Exactly. OGD. Stay up on it. If you don't got this on your shelf, you're not a bourbon head. Straight up. And I say it to your face. The smell of it. Get that oak, get that cinnamon, get that cherry, get that orange. You know, hey, let's go. Awesome. Awesome. Sweet, cinnamon, delicious. Old Granddad has never failed me. So, stay focused on that one. Definitely can't go wrong with it. So, remember, like I said, Mellow Corn, awesome. Evan Williams 1783, awesome. Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, awesome. Old Tub Bottle and Bond, awesome. Old Granddad Bottle and Bond, awesome. Jim Beam Black, lower proof, but you can't go wrong. It's decent. No, My bad. Benchmark, foolproof, 125 proof. Awesome. Sorry about that. Jim Beam, black, extra aged, 86 proof. For $25, $24, no problem with it. Now we coming down to the end. We coming down to one of my favorite companies. I love their technology, how they add these staves to the bourbon. I love their wood finishing series. I mean, Maker's Mark is just upper echelons of making bourbon. And well, this is the original blend. It's the white label or the tan label. This one, like I said, I got this for $28. We're doing bourbons under 30. Maker's Mark, I mean, I went to their distillery. I watched the whole process of the dipping the wax, how they still use the old presses just to make the labels from back in the day. I mean, you had two ladies in there making their labels, you know? So, I mean, let's do it. This is the Maker's Mark Original Blend. 28 bucks, all bourbons under 30. Let's go. I love Makers, man. I mean, I got all Makers. I got the BE22. I got the Wood series, the BRT02, the BRT01. I got the 46. I got the calf strength. I mean, Makers is awesome. So, cheers, my friends. Let's try the Makers out. Like I told you, best bourbons under 30 bucks. Woo! Now, I meant to tell you, Makers is sitting at 90 proof. I mean, this shit is like sweet. It's like candy. It's like caramel, oak, cinnamon, orange, burnt cherry. I mean, this thing is, I mean, awesome, y'all. Don't go wrong with Makers, man. You cannot go wrong with Makers. Great for Manhattans, great for old fashions, great for neat. Add a little water to it. We bring out different flavors. Can't go wrong with Makers. Now, we're coming up to something that I never tried before, but I hear good things about it. And we're gonna do a fresh crack on this one. So, let's get ready. Like I said, we're trying something we never tried before, but I heard good things about it. This one is sitting at 100 proof. It's not a bottle and bond. It is Rebel 100. Take a look. RebelBourbon.com if you want to know some information on it. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon. It's handcrafted according to the original type honored weeded recipe since 1849. It's bottled at 100 proof and is rich full of flavors. All right, it's distilled at Lex Row down in Kentucky. If you know about Lex Row, this is distilled by them. I think Lex Row also do Blade and Bow. But Lex Row Distilleries, 100 proof, Kentucky straight, since 1849. This is Rebel 100. We'll crack this seal. Like I said, I've never had this one before. It's the first time we open them. You get a fresh crack with me on here. Not a pop at all. That slid out like it had friggin' Vaseline on it. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. So this is the Rebel 100. Never had them. We're gonna try it. It's funny because I never had them, but I also picked up a cask strength Rebel. I never had him either. Well, this is the cask strength Rebel. Straight out the barrel. Sitting at 120 proof. But we'll do that in another show. But let's get back to it. To this Rebel here. Like I told y'all guys, let's read the bottle. Read the bottle a little bit already. Distilled out of Lex Row, Kentucky, Bardstown, Kentucky. 100 proof. I mean, you definitely go online to rebelbourbon.com and look at their things and see what they got going on. Shout out to Rebel. Yeah, keep it up. I'll tell you how I feel in a minute because I've never had you before. And this is the first taste of Rebel online. So let's do it. I ain't like it greasy cork. It just slid out. I like that. But it ain't do that. So here, cheers, y'all. Smooth. The taste is a little, oh. You get cinnamon, you get oak, but it's no complex flavors. It's just like, Hold on, man. I'm not feeling that at all. It tastes like it's fighting. I mean, hey, everybody got a different palate. So far, out of all my bourbons that I just had tonight, the Mellow Corn, the 1783, the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, the Uncle Tom. I said the Uncle Tom. Wow. Uncle Tub, Old Granddad, Benchmark Foolproof, Jim Beam, Aged Black, Double Black, Extra Black, Maker's Mark, and the Rebel. I mean, hey, for 20, I think this was like $20. Try it yourself. I give it a no-go. I don't like it. I mean, well, I did have about 9 different bourbons, but my palate was clean. That shit tastes like it's missing something. Honestly, I don't like it. So, hey, like I said, to each his own. You try it out. Rebel 100. We'll try the cask strength. Maybe the cask strength a little better. You know what I mean? That is sitting at 100 proof. It is Rebel 100, so you know it's 100 proof. All right. So don't chop my head off if you like Rebel. I mean, I don't like this one. It wasn't too appealing to me. So we're gonna put him forward. I mean, honestly, I don't even want her in the picture no more. Let's bring in my. No, we ain't gonna do Rebel like that. But yeah. I mean, hey, it's on you. Try it out yourself. All right. The last but not least. And she stands neck and neck with my other one, which is Old Granddad. I want to give a shout out to Wild Turkey 101. The best mixer that you can use in the world. Any one of your drinks, you want to make a Manhattan, old fashioned, yo, should be your first go-to. So let's crack this one. I like this so much. I gotta crack this. This is like my third one. So, but we're gonna crack him. And with Old Granddad, I mean Old Wild Turkey 101. I like her because I can just use my fingernail, pop her open. Done deal. And that's what it do. So Wild Turkey 101. For more than 60 years, a legendary master distiller, Jimmy Russell. Everybody know Jimmy Russell, right? You know Jimmy Russell. Y'all know Jimmy Russell. Y'all know Jimmy. Y'all know Jimmy. Yeah, that was Jimmy. Yeah, I know Jimmy. Yeah, we fuck with Jimmy. We definitely fuck with Jimmy. So he makes all them. So go ahead. That's one of my faves, y'all. Definitely one of my faves. 10 year. With Jimmy Russell and his Wild Turkey 101, or his Russell Reserve 10 year, or his Russell's 13, or his Russell Special Reserve, or his Russell's Single Barrel. But now we doing Russell's 101. I said Russell's 101. Hey, Russell's, come out with that one. Russell's 101. Yeah. But Wild Turkey 101. Let's do it. Ah, sweet. Oaky. Cinnamon. Caramel. It's all there. It's all there. It's a complex bourbon. This bourbon is freaking awesome. It's been around for years. Cheers. Sweet. Caramel. Spice. Black pepper. Oak. Ah, she's good. So like I said, y'all, best bourbons under $30 are sitting right here in front of your face. We started off with the Mellow Corn. Awesome. Evan Williams 1783. Best bourbons under $30. Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. Best bourbons under $30. Old Tub. Come on. Get with it. Old Granddad. Bonded. Get with it. Benchmark. Foolproof. Get with it. Jim Beam. Black. Extra age. Get with it. Maker's Mark. Original. Get with it. And Wild Turkey 101. Russell. Jimmy. Appreciate you. Get with it. The only one that I didn't feel this day, and you can figure it out yourself, is the Rebel 100. So, like I said, y'all, best bourbons under $30. Try them out yourself. You don't got to spend 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 600, 1,300 on a bottle of bourbon. You got ones under $30 that are awesome. Chef Paul Michael, Bourbonheadzzz. We do what we do, and we do it for you. Let's go.